twists and turns. He's right on 50 on the boundary. Sends up the kick.
Hello and welcome to this edition of From the Fox Footy Vault, where we take a trip down memory lane and relive football's golden ages from the 1950s to the 1980s. This time around, we're going to head back to round 6, 1982, in the ABC's episode of The Winners. It was a staple part of the footy fans' diet at that time and wrapped up all the weekend's VFL action from right round Melbourne. In this edition, hosted by Drew Morford, we'll take a look back at 3 games from round 6 of 1982. First, we head to a packed Victoria Park as Collingwood host Fitzroy. We then head to Moorabbin as the battling Saints host the high-flying Blues in a game full of spectacular action. And finally, we head to Waverley and join almost 35,000 fans who are on hand for the match of the day between Hawthorn and North Melbourne. So sit back, relax and enjoy a fantastic hour of highlights from the winners of round 6, 1982. Here's Drew Morford.
Well, the first match for replay is from Victoria Park, Collingwood against Fitzroy. Both finalists last year, they had made poor starts to the season. Until last week, Fitzroy had been on the bottom but had moved up to 9th. Collingwood, with only 1 win, had dropped out to 11th, and those positions suggested that both would be desperate, and so it proved, going right to the wire. Collingwood led by 19 points at the first 2 changes and by 13 at three-quarter time. With Fitzroy closing the gap, the last quarter was fantastic, and we pick it up 8 minutes in with commentators Peter Booth and Jeff Leake.
Worthington's given McCormack someone to kick the ball to. He's heading in that direction. He got up. He's got it. Gets a call from a teammate there with Lovell. And Lovell's backed up there by Anea. Collingwood on the wing now, taking it from full back to the wing. The kick across to centre half forward. Dacos has gone really quiet. A relayed free kick. A relayed free kick. Coming to Stewart. And has really taken the pressure off Collingwood. They lead only by 3 points at the 10-minute mark. Final term. And Stewart really can kick a football very straight. He's done it again. That's his second goal.
The 10-minute mark in the last quarter, the Magpies lead by 9 points. Teasdale, no one got that. And Collingwood going forward again for O'Neill. O'Neill up towards Tony Shaw. He'll flick it back. Is it out? No, it's still in. Allen. Back to Tony Shaw. This will be great play if Shaw can get through this pack. Back to Graham Allen. Had a bit of a fumble. Threads its way through. A goal! What a great piece of play by Tony Shaw and Graham Allen. And the Magpies now 15 points in front. And that was a worthy goal to Graham Allen.
Brilliant play by Collingwood's Allen and Shaw. Collingwood now lead by 15 points. The pressure now on Fitzroy. About 11 minutes through the final term, and the ball up in the centre of the field. Been a very interesting clash. Apart from Collingwood's 19-point lead in the first quarter, the scoring's been very even since. Teasdale and Williams. Rendell. Smaller player breaks away with it. It's Taylor. Ray Burns been solid on the back flank. Kicks the ball to centre half forward. Oh, great mark, O'Neill. Not allowed. Flicked up and knocked on. It was Gotch, the little fella, got that. Taylor for Collingwood to the forward line. Oh, gee, was efforts lost. His man's got it. Shoots for goal. Dacos. And the ball is dribbled across the boundary line.
What a great smother by Hansen under pressure. Collingwood forward pocket. 12 minutes of play in the last term. In the shade. Rendell wins out. Chance for Graham Allen. Edwards underneath it with Hansen. Dacos got a push in the back. Play on the call. The ball goes towards the pocket. Hand pass across, and it's been rushed through for Collingwood. Oh, hectic football here at Victoria Park in absolutely ideal conditions.
16 points to Collingwood. 12 and a half minutes final term as Hansen boots the ball out. To the flank, the Serafini just a bit quicker than Stewart. And Serafini's been solid at centre half back. The kick towards the centre. McMahon was held, takes the free. McMahon very quiet for half a game. They really really need he, and Wilson's really fired. Quinlan's to come good yet. Parrish over the top. Parrish has been a good utility player. The utility kick just squeezes through from behind.
That's his third. Fitzroy remain in touch. They trail by 15 points. Played 13 minutes in the final term. McCormack out looking for Williams. Carlson. Oh, good interception by Williams. McMahon. Conlon, maybe this time from 30 metres out. He's missed it again. That's his second minor score.
Gee, they had their chance of 6 behinds in this final term for Fitzroy. Oh, that was well, he loved it. Misread it. Helped it out across to Worthington. The long kick. Oh, it's put Pert in the hot seat, or Stewart rather. Rushed away from him by Lowry. Great pick up, Lowry. Long kick down towards full forward to Quinlan. Couldn't get there. Peart gathers well. Tackles. Takes the free in the nick of time for Collingwood, right on the edge of the goal square. Collingwood leading 85 to Fitzroy's 71.
Reminds me of Wayne Gordon, the former Collingwood Melbourne player, Peart. Oh, that's a very good mark from Parrish. Outstretching Ricky Barham. It's his 15th kick. He's played pretty well. You can see somebody at centre-half forward. Conlon. 40 metres out from goal. Collingwood 85, Fitzroy 71. 14 minutes played last quarter. Magpies by 14 points. Oh, it's drifting away. Oh, I think it might be okay, though. It's a goal. Only 8 points the difference now. Collingwood in front.
Fitzroy got the difference down to about 2 points. And now it's last man standing as they battle it out in the centre. Teedale's had a run on the ball just about all day. He's performed very creditably against Rendell, the taller player. The longer arms won out. That was Miles who shot out of the pack. And a lot of frustration into the game now. There's not that much in it, 77 or 85, just the 8 points. Fitzroy need 2 goals to win, but plenty of time. Halfway through the final term, and there's the bounce. Not a good one. Rendell's wins out. Miles kicks it for Collingwood. Dacos and Everett. Dacos in front. Serafini picks up. Pass down to the half-forward line. Whoops, McMahon. Bad handball, but Lowry makes good. Quickly across to Conlon. Conlon, 30 metres out, steady, shoots, goals! 2 goals to Conlon in 3 minutes, and Fitzroy are only 2 points down.
But almost into time on, the clock showing 24 minutes.
1 point to Collingwood. Almost into the extra time period, and Teasdale's on one leg. I wonder if Fitzroy realise it. Another strong mark from Terry O'Neill, who's getting better as the game goes along. Laurie was a player in the hands of the trainers, but O'Neill, almost in the centre of the field, drops a long one. Can Quinlan mark this? Peart knocks it away. Oh, a chance for McMahon. A point will draw it. Oh, it's out on the full. So it's Collingwood's turn to get a free kick. Just about to hit the extra time period, and it's Collingwood by 1 point.
There's been 5 goals scored this quarter, so about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes of time on is short, I'd say. Out to Teasdale and Picken. Oh, they've been outmarked by Foster. That was a clear mark. He was about third in line for that.
7th mark.
Now Quinlan calling for it. Now Peart, oh, it's fading in towards the pocket. Peart. Quinlan. Umpire James Handy will call for a bounce. Only 15 metres out from Fitzroy's goal. A point the difference. Collingwood 86, Fitzroy 85. Into time on now. The clock's showing 25 minutes and 1 second. Teasdale looking for the boundary line. A push in the back. No, the ball forced over. Another throw in.
Teasdale cramped a couple of minutes ago badly, and obviously he won't be able to leap off the ground. All he did, though, he tried gallantly. Or Wilson tried a battery. McMahon! Goal! Fitzroy are in front about 26 minutes into the final term, and that may be just enough.
Fitzroy by 5 points. The centre bounce, absolutely crucial. It favours Rendell a little. Knock on by Teasdale. Good defensive play by Conlon, who can attack and also defend. It's all Fitzroy. Nobody out here at all for Collingwood. Wilson. Good shepherding by Parrish. Wilson now towards half forward. Laurie sets himself. Taylor. Fitzroy into attack at centre half forward. Into time on by a minute and a half. About 2 minutes remaining at the very most. Rendell's free kick. Fitzroy coming home full of running. And it's a look of despair to our right up here in the commentary box as we look at Tommy Hafey. Picken. Off the ground for nearly a quarter and a half. Graham Allen. Not the time to fumble. On to Barham. Now they need a performance from Barham. Around the wing he goes. Being roared on and stirred on by the Collingwood members. All advantage free kick paid. Barham was put down after he kicked the ball. Craig Davis has taken the mark on the half-forward line. A Fitzroy player, Michael Poynton, looks to be... Conlon, is it? Looks to be very groggy indeed. And the ball is coming back. It's going to be Conlon's kick. And the advantage kick to Barham is not being paid. He'll waste plenty of time. He's had 16 kicks today. This will be his 16th. 8 kicks this quarter. Half-back flank. The clock showing 27.5 minutes. A chance for Lovett. Over the top to Barham. Now they can do it all over again. Collingwood's last chance to win the match. Up towards Stewart. Nobody there. It's going towards the pocket. Wilson gets there first and runs the ball out of bounds. He ran out of distance. And the Collingwood members not happy. But the Magpies have led all day. It's only in the last minute and a half that Fitzroy have edged their nose in front.
Only seconds to go in this final term. It's in Collingwood's forward line. They need a goal to win. They're 5 points down. Allen, no, not this time. They won't even make it. Oh!
No mark.
No mark. It's play on.
It's a behind. It's been rushed through, Jeff.
Oh.
That was Miles, I think, who came from the side and almost plucked that. It almost would have been the mark of the year, especially if he had to cap it off with a goal, the winning goal.
Oh, gee whiz.
Fitzroy 91, Collingwood 87. The clock showing 29 minutes. Hanson out wide. Cooper, he wants support. There's none there. Picken, almost, or someone being held. Fitzroy free kick, and it's going Serafini's way. And this is the game the Magpies desperately wanted to win. So did Fitzroy, for that matter. But the Magpies, with only one win, had to win today to keep any semblance of hopes for the finalists alive. Siren must go any second. Fitzroy by 4 points. Teasdale and Rendell. Oh, Rendell's doing well. Out to Picken. Valuable seconds as the ball trickles. A chance for Lovett. Lovell. On to Byrne. Stewart underneath it. The flick. Knock on from Allen. Oh, the ball bouncing free. There'll be a ball up at centre half forward. Collingwood into attack. And only a few seconds to go. Umpire James. Knocked away. Out towards Miles. Collingwood a chance to win it. No, he's missed it. And it's a behind. And that could have been Collingwood's last sortie forward. Fitzroy lead by 3 points.
A gallant fight back by Fitzroy to get back in, get in front for the first time in the match in the final term. Out to Parrish. Played a great game on the wing against Barham. A chance now for Allen on his wrong foot, unloaded, lost it. Time running out. Fitzroy surely will win it. Collingwood need one straight kick. That's it. They'll get one chance, but it'd have to be a goal. And there's the throw-in with the big fellows down to the small guys. The small guy, Wally Lovett, gets it. Pops a kick. Oh, and a soccer catch there. And this fireman's gone. And Fitzroy have got up to win by 4 points in a great game at Victoria Park.
Well, 3 points actually the margin, 91 to 88, and you certainly have to be brave to umpire at Victoria Park. For Fitzroy, Roos and Gotch 3 goals each, McMahon and Conlon each kicked 2, and for Collingwood, Dacos kicked 4 and 2 apiece to Davis, Allen and Barham. So Collingwood down in second last place on the ladder. Well, at Moorabbin, St Kilda were going for a hat-trick. They'd won their last 2 games, the first time they'd strung 2 together for 4 years. But they came up against last year's premiers Carlton, who were going to make it difficult for the young Saints. Despite their positions of 4th and 8th on the ladder and their very different success rates in recent years, the match provided some wonderful highlights. St Kilda got the jump and scored the first 2 goals. We pick it up 8 minutes after the start with commentators Tim Lane and Ian Cleland.
Wide out here towards Cowie. Drives it down to the half-forward line. Should be an easy mark, and it is to Glasgow. He's on the centre wing.
A lot of indecision. Hunter from behind. Oh, what a fantastic mark, Ken Hunter. Always had the set, but did it magnificently. He's lined up in attack today and showing his versatility. Has a chance to shoot at goal because the ball wasn't thrown back properly, and he gets the benefit of a 15-metre penalty.
Bad play by Fabia. I mean, the man is on the forward line. You give the ball directly to your opponent and save that stupid 15-metre penalty. Now Hunter is within scoring distance.
Distance about 35 metres. He showed a couple of weeks ago that he knows where the sticks are. And he bears it out now. He kicks Carlton's first. What a player he is. And the Blues now trail by 5 points.
9 minutes gone, first quarter, 12 points to 7 in favour of St Kilda. Wow, Jones got the ball down, is picked up by Buckley, and he's found Marcoux. Marcoux was going to give a hand pass, I can assure you, but the St Kilda player was equal. Now the hand pass is a low umpire. That is shocking umpiring.
Disagree.
Into attack.
Disagrees. Put the player within scoring distance and he can have a set shot.
Oh, but they had it in their possession. Had it in their possession. Anyway, Marcoux has got the 15-metre penalty, and there's your result of the in scoring distance. A shocking kick. The ball will be taken away here for St Kilda by Fabia. He's got to make up for a bad mistake that he made before, but it's Howell of Carlton coming in to get the ball back towards the full forward position. Wayne Johnson. Oh, what one-hander! Beautiful football. Used his body to perfection. Great piece of play by Wayne Johnson. Now 12 metres out and should put Carlton in front because St Kilda are 2 goals and Carlton are now 2 goals 1.
11 minutes gone in the first term. Carlton hitting the front for the first time. Burns, though, puts the Saints into attack. Chance for Keel. Klomp showing plenty of pace. They say he's slow, but he's not. Dunn gets it back to Keel. Lead. Barker! No! Knocked away by Dool. Out to Ashman. Over the top to Glasgow, but he goes long to Sheldon. Up at half forward, Fitzpatrick. Beautiful knock on. Hunter versus Fabia. Now Johnston. Hunter. St Kilda free kick. Thomas
Plays on, kicks it to the half-back flank. Jones thumps it from the back, comes out to Saru. Will give a long hand pass across here to Thomas. Steadies. The hand pass goes out to Jeff Dunn. Good football, St Kilda. His kick is down towards that half-forward line. The ball's allowed to bump to the ground. Comes from Austin to Perovit, and his kick wasn't well delivered. Good piece of football here for St Kilda, and that was by Odgers. And oh, Son on the wing, big fight.
Play's going on. Out to centre wing, Ashman, the chance for Carlton. Cunningham with plenty of pace in pursuit. Marquezani, he's got a panic. Could have run on. To Hunter, he's got it again. The fight's been broken up, and Hunter, with his third kick, can kick his second goal from only 25 metres out.
Well, this Fabia, who is his opponent, will have to do something about his play because he's up against a very skilled opponent. And that's another goal to Carlton. They go to 3 goals 1, and that is Hunter's second. .13 minutes gone, 19 points to 12. Jones doing well. Sheldon gets his kick and unearthed, and the mark has been taken by Elphinston. He's on the... Oh, bad piece of play. Oh, the umpire's going to rule that the Carlton play went over the mark. I didn't think he did. I thought Elphinston kicked too close to him. But the 15-metre penalty. Now Elphinston kicks it well down the centre half forward. Chance for O'Donnell from the back, not good enough. Burns, where to? Down towards the full forward position. Trevor Barker from the side. And that's not got enough. Garazina came in from the side. And what a spectacular player this man is. He's not the tallest by a long, long way. But by geez, fiery and ecstatic. The St Kilda players again and the crowd, because that's the third goal to St Kilda, and that's Garazita's second goal. 1 point the difference in favour of the Blues. 14 minutes, first quarter.
14.5 minutes gone, 6 goals kicked already, and Carlton a point in front. Burns straight to Perovic, and the former Saint gets hooted, as I suppose all former Saints do when they come back from a rabbit. What a mighty kick. Cashman, oh, clever stuff. Hunter and Favier. Hunter not ruled to be into his back. Well played by Favier. Good effort. Cox. Great defence by the Saints. Out comes Doull. Marcoux. Plenty of time to look. Johnston sets himself. Hunter again! His third fine mark in this first quarter. In fact, his third spectacular mark. And a chance for his third goal from plumb in front, 25 metres out. Prods it and puts it through again. Yes, he does. Oh, what a miracle man is this fellow. He's kicked 3 in less than 16 minutes, and again the Blues are 7 points in front.
16 minutes gone in the first quarter, and it's 4 goals won. Carlton, 3 goals St Kilda. Fabier's been taken off Hunter, and Cox has gone against him now as the umpire, who is Bryant, will start proceedings once more. And what a great first half of this first quarter we've seen. 7 goals kicked. Great play by Saru, and he's going to get a free kick. Used his body well, got into position. Certainly going to see a tremendous duel between Saru and Jones in this game. There's Saru's kick down towards centre half forward. Gee, it should have been a free kick against Perovic. I would have thought Maynard. Picks it up, charges through, well in front, but not marking the ball was Cowie. And good play by Klump. Used the hand well and locked on his own. Ashman, oh, you can't do that. He's shooting for goal, and it's another one to Carlton. The start of the second quarter at Moorabbin, and Carlton lead by 4 clear goals. 7-2 to 3-2. Knocked away by Big Jones. Comes back out here, and the ball is picked up for St Kilda by Hodges. Gets it wide out to the wing. Slattery chases it. Doull is there. Uses his hip and shoulder to get rid of him, and then knocks the ball on beautifully towards English, who kicked it off the carpet. They've been allowed to get away with that. Picked up by Harms. Harms kicked it short and falling into the arms of Marcoux. A little bit of a lucky piece of football by Carlton, but of course good sides make luck. And we see Marcoux, I would say, within kicking distance. He hasn't kicked the goal yet. And he still hasn't. Basusto, the big knock. And waiting down is Fitzy and says thank you very much, and that's 8 goals to Carlton.
Just over a minute gone, and already the Blues have kicked a goal at the start of this second quarter. Glascott had a bit of time to steady, didn't do that well. Cunningham leads in the race, all shepherded by Keel. Bad fumble. High tackle by Howe was the ruling, which was silly because Marcus Arney had good purchase anyway. Lead in short. The pass is good. And it's Hodges for the Saints. Left half forward flank. Barker's there. Got about 3 to beat him. Magnificently! What a fantastic mark by Barker at his very best. Don't see much better than that, and that's brought the St Kilda grandstand alive.
Vintage Barker, that one. sensational mark and deserves the goal. 3.5 minutes gone the second quarter, and it's 4 goals a difference, and Jones knocks it well, but it's taken away out there by Thomas. He gives the ball across to Fabian. His kick is fine, done. Been a very quiet player. Hand pass comes back to Burns, who's been a very good player. It's up towards Barker. Yes, well done. Kept the ball in play. Oh, and as English tried to stop it, the ball hit him in the head. Now we see the ball coming back to Cunningham. A left foot snap towards the goal square. And a chance now. And a quick goal has been kicked by
Packer. 4 minutes gone in the second term, and this has been a classic match so far. Hewitt. Fabian. And now a ball up. A bit of an untidy passage then, and we haven't seen too many of them. And really good, clean ball handling and nice delivery and some fantastic marking. 4.5 minutes. Jones. Saru rose it unintentionally, but did it well. Burns. Top kick getter in the first quarter, but didn't get it away cleanly then. Now done. Well tackled by Harms. And there's a Carlton free kick. Johnston to take it just forward to the centre line.
Yes, he'll kick it down towards the centre-half forward position. And a chance now for St Kilda, but Hunter charges through. The ball's taken away for St Kilda by Thomas. It'll bounce in the centre, and then waiting behind is Perovic. He thumps it over beautifully to Malin. He knocks it ahead of him to Dool. He'll give it back to Perovic. And this is football at its very best by this top Carlton side. And that kick wasn't well delivered. And a mark out there to Fabian on the half-back flank.
Plenty of confidence playing on. Hodges pressured by Malin. Marcoux. Fitzpatrick out and off. Good mark for the Saints by Elphinston. Danger now for Carlton. O'Donnell up. Spoiled by Southby. Hewitt. Bad hand pass. Has to go back and get it himself. No free kicks. Let to flow there. Ashman beautifully paddled to Glasgow. Good pressure from the Saints. Now Pizzasto's hardly touched it. Harms. Booming kick. Hunter one out with Cox. Oh! He missed the volley. So well he's been played the mark. Crowd felt that he might not have hung onto it. It showed tremendous strength to hold Cox out with his body. And from 30 metres out directly in front, could kick his 4th goal at the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. He's been very accurate so far, hasn't missed. Still hasn't. Four kicks, 4 goals, formerly a champion half-back. And in Hunter, the Blues have found a magnificent stopgap full forward.
And we'll see a bounce. And I think the ruck duel will be between Fitzpatrick, who is doing a bit of ruck work now, and Saru. There's the battle. Saru won it handsomely, but coming through his keel. Glasgow was on his hammer, putting more balance as he kicked it. It was way out of the forward line. Can Dunn keep it in? Oh! The umpire said it was a fair push. He pushed him on the shoulder. That's fair enough. And it was pretty good play when you work it out by the Carlton defenders. And it's a throw.
24 minutes gone. Cowie against Fitzpatrick. Second stringers today. And off Ashman's boot out on the full. That was bad luck for the Carlton Rover.
How stiff can you be?
And Cowie.
Cowie again.
Too far out to score. Pops the pass in. Well delivered and finds Packham, who is a left footer, so from this right forward pocket could very nearly score a goal. He's kicked one this quarter. That's his total for the match. The Saints badly need it because they're 32 points down. Good kick.
24 minutes gone this second quarter, and it's 65 to 39, and a great knock by Saru. Southby under the hammer, comes out to Basusto. He's up on the half-back line. Hand pass, well delivered. Finds Austin. Austin kicks it long and wide up here looking for Marquezani. And he's got it. And he played on. Glasgow. How many times can he dodge? David Clark. Read the play pretty well. Left footer. Kicks both feet, this fellow. But it's a goal. Great kick by David Clark.
The Blues led by 26 points at half-time and went on to win by 38 points. Good kicking in the first half, not so good from both teams in the second half. For Carlton, Hunter got 5 goals, all in the first half, Johnston 4, Ashman 2, and for St Kilda, Gorosidis kicked 4 goals and Packham kicked 2. And importantly for Carlton, their premiership captain Mike Fitzpatrick was reported for allegedly using an elbow against Trevor Barker. So the 4 premiership points to Carlton, and they're not always easy to get at Moorabbin. A loss for coach Alex Jesaulenko against the team he represented for so long, but some pleasing aspects, as he indicated to Tim Lane.
Substantial loss, Alex, but it seemed to me that there were some good signs.
Oh yes, we've had very good signs over the last 6 weeks, Tim. Today we just come up against a better side on the day, and I thought after quarter time, Carlton's first quarter, they got the 5-goal break and they held it right till the finish. But I thought there was good signs in it from our players that they fought the game right out. They didn't give Carlton 1 inch from quarter time.
We hear a lot about the endeavour of your young players, but in the first half I thought the quality of the football was tremendous. Were you aware of that?
Oh yes. As I've said, we've worked hard on our quality as well for a long time. But when you come up against a side like Carlton, their quality has been there for many years, and we've only started to try to get quality in our players over the last 6 months.
There's been talk just this week of Tony Jewell switching camps and people wondering whether he would know trade secrets from Richmond and take them to North Melbourne. How do you feel coming up against Carlton? Do you feel you have a bit of background that's helpful?
Oh yes, I know exactly how they play, but the thing is you have to have personnel to be able to counter them when they've got the ball. You can't make any mistakes with them, and we made a lot of mistakes, but when we did make mistakes, at least we fought back. That was the pleasing part about it.
You feel you've improved significantly from last year?
Oh yes, we've improved a lot from last year, as you can see in our play. The players now don't throw the towel in when they're behind. They keep on plugging away, and if they keep on doing that, well, that's the only one way to go, and that's to win. Just a couple of individuals I'd like to mention. Gorosidis, who gave you something to kick to up forward. Were you pleased with him? Yes, Gora is a good young player. We've got Simon O'Donnell down there as a young player. As I said, we've got young players down there who I hope, and not hope, but I know that we'll learn a lot from the way that Carlton play. And not taking anything away from our young players. They fought the game out and they tried to do exactly as they were told down there. The odds just told at the finish. As I said, the first quarter, our players just weren't quick enough to pick up their men. But after that, they sort of held sway with Carlton all day. Do clashes against them have any special significance for you, or is that all history? I try to blank that out of my mind. I've got to concern myself with the players that I have. And they're a tremendous bunch of players down here, and they do anything that is required for them to do. It's just that a few little things, and all those little things take time to teach them. And any coach would love a team of 20, all with the skills of an Alex Jesaulenko. Well, now, left until this week, the match of the day between Hawthorn and North Melbourne. First and third on the ladder, separated only by percentage after both had won 4 of their first 5 matches. In the late 70s, these teams had fought out some mighty finals, and they'd returned to their eminent positions. But both had many of their old stars, but both still had recruited well this year to add further to their power. 35,000 people at VFL Park for the game, and we join with scores level 23 minutes into the second quarter, and with me is Doug Hayward.
Dench out to Glendinning. Glendinning takes the 15-metre pass.
Glendinning tries a long one looking for Dempsey. Robertson up above them both, and Schimmelbusch is the runner. Hits it out brilliantly towards Phil Cracker. Oh, look at Schimmelbusch, gathers in again, and then sent it downfield. Kerry Good can't take it. Behind the pack, the chance for Carman. Carman out wide to Spencer. Spencer left foot across to Blight, and he takes it. Two of the splendid marks in league football and two of the fairest players in the game in Malcolm Blight and Kelvin Moore. Up to date, Moore the winner, but Blight's got the chance to redeem the situation. He's about 35 metres from goal, directly in front. Nice kick, Malcolm. And would you believe it? It puts North Melbourne 1 point only behind.
Byrne out of the centre. Ablett, a good player, punches on for Knights. Beaten to it by Bryant, who's on the ground. Comes to Dugdale, who loses possession. Spencer gathers comfortably to half forward. And a defensive mark to O'Halloran, not paid. Chance for Kennedy, who's grabbed by Atkins and dispossessed by Atkins. And then Atkins is legged and will take a free kick. John Kennedy goes crook. And here's North Melbourne up into the forward zone again and could almost hit the front. Shocking kick by Atkins. Spencer in there again. With him is Hodgman. Hodgman clean possession. 30 metres from goal. Puts the North Melbourne team in front.
Hodgman's second goal. Free kick to Dempsey. Carman. Ooh, almost took a good one, did Phil, too. Polkinghorne dives at it. Blight contests very strongly with him. Jimmy Cracker flies at it, or Phil Cracker it was. Schimmelbusch dodges brilliantly, shoots for goal, but off direction through for one behind. And North Melbourne now lead by one straight goal.
New gets clear again. To mark in the back pocket, no great gain in territory, but possession at least. He's kicked to centre wing. Ablett slips to the floor. Oh, overrun by Bryant, who's now on Knights. Bryant beats him this time. Taken by Wayne Schimmelbusch, who's been a fine player across the centre line. Off the hands of Mew at the back green, but it's going to be a free kick to Chris Mew.
Mew on half-back flank on the outer side of the ground with Hawthorn in trouble really at this stage. Just ticking into time on period. He looks down there for Knights. Bryant's his new opponent. Knights cleverly done. Cleverly done. He was going to play on too. Off goes Peter. He'll send the long one downfield. Beautifully directed to Buckenara. Dench comes in late and does it very effectively and pushes the ball out of bounds. Dench, most effective at fullback, and Glenning brilliant at centre halfback.
Byrne wins. Buckenara fumbles. Oh, picked off the ground by Wallace, who gets clear of Cracker's tackle. Hand pass to Polkinghorne. I wouldn't back him to kick it, but he has. And the score's a level.
It's about who they need. At the 28-minute mark in the second term, the scoreboard is level. The bounce favours Dempsey. Well played, Byrne. A thumping hand pass 25, 30 metres. Buckenara in possession. Wallace will shoot downfield to Moncrief with a perfect pass. And that was scintillating play by Hawthorn. Starting from Byrne. Beautifully finished off by Wallace. Let's see if it can be effectively converted by Mike Moncrief, who's 3 or 4 times topped the goal kicking for Hawthorn. It's a better looking kick, Michael, and it's through, and Hawthorn lead by 1 goal.
Byrne doing better against Dempsey than Kershaw was. Law in front, Carman. Well by O'Halloran. Comes to Hodgman, who has time to think where he's going to give it. He gives it to Carman, who pops the goal, but it's offline. Blight leads in the race. Still in the field of play. Plays for a free kick. Ryan gets it. Oh. Gee whiz.
Oh, umpire Riches. Riches, is it? It was Riches for North. Rich for North Melbourne. That was a shocker.
And the score's level again. Scores level, 61 points apiece. Green out of the pack. Bad bounce for Knights. Bryant hand passing to no one. Burns a good skilled player for a man of 6'7". His kick doesn't cover much distance. Bryant again. Well done by Kevin Bryant, who's missed a lot of games through injury. High kick, all Hawthorn, knocked on by Jim Cracker. Now by Good to Atkins. Atkins centres the ball, not a well-delivered kick, but still a chance for Carman. Phil Cracker comes into it, gathers beautifully. Left foot kick by Phil Cracker is close. Spencer's there for North, and through it goes from behind. It's enough to put the Kangaroos in front by a point.
Eight and a half minutes of the third term, and both teams having great trouble in scoring. Only 3 points have been scored since half-time. Moore kicks straight down the centre. Knights is the target. Knights can't take the fly. Nice chance now here for Loveridge. Gives a great hand pass across to centre wing where Polkin on there. There goes that untidy-looking punt kick downfield. Moncrief. Well, I guess the flight of that wobbly punt will deceive anybody who plays, unless you play in front of it, and Moncrief takes an excellent mark. Well, Moncrief really, over his years, has been a top converter in kicking for goal. To date today, he's kicked very badly. This time, only about 30 metres out from goal. And that's more like it. The goal umpire at no stage had to move.
Hawthorn in front by 5 points. Loveridge out of the centre. Law and Matthews. John Law towards the broadcast side. 1-on-1, Schimmelbusch and Ablett. Ablett, fastest man in league football, having won the sprint the last 2 years on grand final day. Overruns it this time. Schimmelbusch comes in. Will take a free kick, Jeff Ablett. And the offender was Kevin Bryant. Into Ablett's back. He's a long way from goal and couldn't score, even though he adds a good penetrating kick with his pace. Offline. He'll score something, but not a goal.
9-14 Hawthorn to North Melbourne 9-8. Dench looking for Bryant and Glendinning. Peter Knights is up there to thump it away, but gave away a free kick, and really Bryant has played excellently since he came on. Doug Smith was thrashed by Knights, but Bryant has reversed the situation, and against the spectacular high-leaping blonde has really done very, very well. He's going to kick now. Looking down there for Kerry Good. Mew and Robertson will be up above them both. And Phil Cracker says, thanks for going, for I'll stay down. A bad hand pass to Dugdale, but he's got lots of time as Polkinghorne tries to pick him up. Dugdale then drives it back looking for Spencer. Great pass. Spencer just misses an awkward one. Light follows on strongly. He'll be tackled there. Still a chance for North. Oh, Ticky touched it again.
Well, he kicked it.
Well, I don't know what that was. You can have it.
He paid it holding the ball, but Light did dispose of it by kicking. New, a mighty kick, 65, 70 metres. Holden in the air, couldn't mark. Off hands to Knights. A left foot hook. Chance here for Hawthorn. Oh, they're about 3-1. Polkinghorne right in front. Sweeps the hand pass to Moncrief, who must go.
Hawthorn now leading by 2 goals as Byrne and Dempsey clash once again. Byrne won this one. Jimmy Cracker then boots it downfield. Chance for Carman. Great leap. Bad luck. Hodgman shoots it downfield and Kelvin Moore goes racing after it. He's taken the points against Blight, who went over the line with it and well knew it, and the ball will be thrown out.
Byrne wins the tap. Kennedy, number 34, close to the boundary line. Goad at half-back flank. Bit of an arm wrestle. Abernethy attempts a one-hander. Jim Cracker at the back. Centres the ball for Phil. Spoiled by Robertson, who's done it for a couple of weeks in a row. Tucker right and hand pass to Wallace. Wallace from centre wing. Or tackle late by Jim Cracker. It's going to be a relay free. Cracker leapt in the air, tackled him late and high, and the free is way down towards right half forward flank to Lee Matthews.
Matthews too far out to score. Looks for the short pass to Moncrief, does it well. Moncrief misses what he might have taken. Picked up by Tuck. Tuck has a flying shot for goal, and that's a good one, Michael Tuck. 17 minutes gone. Third term. Dempsey takes it easily. Boots it towards centre half forward. A very good player in Polkinghorne. With that ugly kicking style of his, down it goes towards Knights and Bryant. An awkward bounce. It's bouncing contrary for everyone. Holden gets tackled superbly, and down they're going, and here's a chance now for a free kick, and it's Buckenara once again. He normally kicks the ball well, he does it again. And look at it, Mr. Ubiquitous, Colin Robertson across to Tuck, and Tuck will kick another goal. Beautiful football.
Now it's looking dangerous for North Melbourne. They trail by 4 goals, having scored only 2 behinds in the opening 18 minutes of this third quarter. Out of the centre. Bad bounce for Matthews. Oh, but he fights hard for it with Law. Just gets a little kick in. Scooped off the ground by Buckenara. Hand pass back to Matthews. Snap for goal. Is close. And just a behind.
Mr. Desperado. Lee Matthews has never heard of defeat or giving up. McCann kicks out where Glendinning and Tuck will do battle. Tuck stood his ground absolutely magnificently and takes an excellent mark. Out wide it goes. Here's a chance for Buckenara playing a dominant third term. Sends a long and a high one. Wow! He's playing a magnificent third term.
Football matches so often. One in the third quarter, and Hawthorn have kicked 5 goals to nothing in this third term. Buckenara flicks it back to Wallace, who passes to Matthews, and the Hawks are doing it again. Over the top for Alan Goad, who's met by Glendinning. And now helped out there by Law. Kick smothered by Matthews, who showed fierce courage to go in. Tuck drops one, hand passes on to Russo. He drives it forward again. It's home as well. Hawthorn all over North Melbourne. Scores level at half-time, and Hawthorn kicked 8 goals 3 in the third quarter to North Melbourne's 3 behinds to open up a 42-point margin, and that was all she wrote. They won it by 34 points. For Hawthorn, Moncrief coming back into the team kicked 4, 2 apiece to Buckenara. Peter Knight's back in form, Lee Matthews, Tuck and Loveridge. And for North Melbourne, Malcolm Blight kicked 8 goals in a losing performance, 3 in the second quarter and 5 in the final quarter. Hodgman 2 and Atkins kicked 2 goals.
Tuck whirls around, goes for the long shot. There's no one there, but Dacres has made up some ground. Oh, great one! Good thinking by Peart. Lovell. Oh, gee, they're doing it hard now with Collingwood coming out of defence. Good mark there to Barham.
The pocket, and the Collingwood fans becoming a little frustrated at their lack of scoring in this second quarter.
I think they thought that one was thrown out deliberately. Here's Allen. Good Allen. Oh, yes.
And the standard in the last 10 or 15 minutes has certainly slipped by after a fairly good performance by Collingwood in the first quarter, and a good opening stanza by Fitzroy in the second quarter. Williams. Edwards open goal over the top to Dacos. This way, that away, goal. Peter Dacos. Lovell eventually to Byrne. Dacos to Tony Shaw. Who's there for Collingwood? Somebody? Oh! What a mark, Ricky Barham.
Laurie will make things move. Across to the quick Wilson, who's been very quiet. This is his 6th kick for the match, but what a beauty. Buries it in Conlon's lap. Conlon's drawn the player towards him. It's a little fellow Gotch. He's kicked 2. He plays on. Behind.
Hand pass to Dool or Southby. Southby decides he'll have it. Southby up towards the centre wing and Whitehouse! Paints in the cloud. Barry Breen at full-back as we begin the time-on period in the second quarter. Playing his 296th game, but it's 72 points to 39, and Barker gives the ball across to Packham after another good mark. He plays on to Cunningham. The lead is coming up from that half-back line. Great football by St Kilda. Hewitt. His kick is across to the centre wing. Oh, the breaks didn't favour Burns. Came across some good hand pass from Howell. Harms kicks it up towards centre half forward. And Basasto from the back. There's the kick out. Fitzpatrick is there. Slattery got a little pace. Oh, what a tackle! Oh, come on, umpire. Ashman, certainly one of the best players on the ground, drives it down towards the forward line. Hunter! Oh, the miracle man.
37-point lead to the Blues. Good kick from Breen. Hunter again with the chance. He was running straight at the ball, but Marcoux took it from him. Breen and Hunter. Oh, what a fantastic mark. A fantastic mark, and oh, good unselfish play as he gives it to Fitzpatrick. He gives it to Johnston, which wasn't so good. And Johnston kicks a goal. Packham again. Well done, Thomas. Loves a run. Well tackled by Clont, who gets a free kick. Oh, this fellow is strong. He's a real bruiser.
Punched away by Russo. Polkinghorne kicks off the ground. North Melbourne's Atkins once again streaming towards it. Kicks for goal and does it brilliantly. Cleverly across it goes towards Dugdale. Dean Dugdale then kicks it downfield looking for Blight. Great lead, Robertson. Whoa!
Centres the ball now for Spencer. Look out! O'Halloran intercepts.
Lovely interception. Beautiful pass to Russo. Russo across to Goad. Goad now steadies and kicks it to superbly to touch out by Kennedy. Kennedy hotly pursued by Atkins. Atkins had too much pace. Brilliant football. Great football and cross towards Blight. Behind is Malcolm. Left foot he loves and left foot he does well.
Picked up by Russo. Breaks from centre wing. Up towards the forward pocket. Bridus at the back for North. Matthews in front for Hawthorn. What a mark.
And he gets it, and a lovely hand pass to Polkinghorne.
Polkinghorne to half forward flank. Knights dives and marks. Byrne wins well against Dempsey. Loveridge a left foot snap. Oh, great goal. Excellent rough play. Excellent roving. North at half forward. Polkinghorne. Hand pass intercepted by Bryant. High one. Blight at the back. He's got it. Good mark.
Russo's got the chance out where Peter Knights and Glendinning. Knights thumps it away from him. A chance for the speedy Ablett. Glendinning gets there first and does it nicely. Bad hand pass. Richard Loveridge. Perfect football. Knights says thank you and goal. And Loveridge is a beautiful little player.
Well, now to the part of the program that I know so many of you wait for. It's our awards for the round, and we start with Mark of the Day. St Kilda's Trevor Barker has provided makers of television programs with many highlights over the years. After missing the first couple of rounds through injury, he's back to his high-flying best.
And it's Odgers for the Saints. Left half forward flank. Barker's there. Got about 3 to beat. Magnificently! What a fantastic mark by Barker at his very best. Don't see much better than that, and that's brought the St Kilda grandstand to life.
Vintage Barker, that one.
Actually leapt so high he took the ball out of the frame. Well, now to the play of the day, and Carlton's Ken Hunter has featured prominently in our awards this season. You just can't keep him out of the play. Switch to the forward line. How's this for covering ground?
37-point lead to the Blues. Good kick from Breen. Hunter again with the chance. He was running straight at the ball, but Marcoux took it from him. Breen and Hunter. Oh, what a fantastic mark. A fantastic mark, and oh, good unselfish play as he gives it to Fitzpatrick. He gives it to Johnston, which wasn't so good. And Johnston kicks a goal.
Here's Hunter dashing for the ball at half forward. I reckon he must cover about 30 metres while Marcoux kicks in the air to come back and contest with Barry Breen, take the ball away from him when it looked as though it was Breen's. Ken Hunter actually going over the boundary line and obviously in an impossible position to score from there, so he looks for a teammate back in front of goals. Skipper Mike Fitzpatrick takes the mark and with a handball sets up a goal. Magnificent play by Ken Hunter. Well, now we leave you with the goal of the day and a gutsy effort by a relatively unknown North Littleman, who'll keep his place amongst the Crackers, Spencers and Hodgmans. Graham Atkins looks to have a bright future with goals like this.
Who runs it? But punched away by Russo. Polkinghorne kicks off the ground. North Melbourne's Atkins once again streaming towards it. Kicks for goal and does it brilliantly.
Some great highlights there with the Roy boys coming from behind to snatch an away win at Victoria Park. And then wonderful action from Moorabbin with the great Kenny Hunter on fire up forward for the Blues. And finally the Hawks, too good for North at Waverley. So there it was, round 6 of 1982, part of a golden era of football. Thanks again for your company for this edition of From the Fox Footy Vault. Join us again next time right here on Fox Footy.
Can he recover at ground level? Oh, big crash. Laid on him by the Releases. Richardson turns. He's right on 50 on the ground.